In the second part of Acts chapter 8, verse 25 to 40, the end. Now 25 quickly just says, after they testified, proclaimed the word from before Peter and John returned to Jerusalem, preaching to many in the Samaritan villages. Now Philip and the Ethiopian, verse 26. Now an angel of the Lord, a messenger, said to Philip, what form or what, I don't know if it's, unless it explains it, said to Philip, go south to the road of the desert, and there it goes down Jerusalem to Gaza. See, so he started out, and on his way he met an Ethiopian. That's Philip. Eunuch, he was castrated, right? So they wouldn't impregnate kings, concubines, whatever. An important official in charge of all the treasury of Candace, queen of the Ethiopians. This man had gone to Jerusalem to worship, and on his way home was sitting in his chariot reading the book of Isaiah the prophet. The Spirit told Philip, go to the chariot and stay near it. Then Philip ran up to the chariot and heard the man reading Isaiah the prophet. And Philip said, do you understand what you are reading? Philip asked. How can I, he said, unless someone explains it to me. So he invited Philip to come up and sit with him. The eunuch was reading the passage of scripture in Isaiah, quote, he has led like a sheep to the slaughter, and a lamb before the shearer is silent. So, referring to Jesus Christ. So he did not open his mouth. In his humiliation, he was deprived of justice. Who can speak of his descendants? That's all people. The promise from Abraham through Jesus Christ, right? Father of many nations. For his life was taken from the earth. The eunuch, this was of God, of course. For maybe he was using the eunuch to preach in Ethiopia. The eunuch asked Philip, tell me, please, who is this prophet talking about, himself or someone else? He didn't know it was Jesus Christ. Then Philip began with the very passage of Scripture and told him the good news about Jesus. The Gospels, Greek, good news, New Testament, that was Jesus. The prophecy was referring to. And they traveled along the road, and they came to some water. And Enoch said, look, here is water. Why shouldn't I be baptized? With a question mark. And he gave orders to stop the chariot. Then both Philip and the eunuch went down into the water, and Philip was baptized. And Philip baptized him, the eunuch. When they came out, the Ethiopian, out of the water, the Spirit of the Lord suddenly took Philip away, and the eunuch did not see him again. Just like Elijah, he was taken away, remember? But he died, it says, and his days were such. Enoch did not see him again, but went on his way rejoicing. Philip, however, appeared at Azotus and traveled about preaching the gospel in all the towns that he reached Caesarea. So Philip again saw a miracle like many to push the gospel. The eunuch. Okay? Ethiopian, by it.